And we're back for another round of our podcast. She's back.
I'm back.
And I'm Brandon.
Stop being lame.
All right. Welcome to our podcast again, where we talk about love
Relationship
and just life. Life.
and marriage.
And everything.
Everything.
Yeah. The answer to life.
Which we don't have.
Yes, but we're still figuring it out.
We give you our opinions.
And you might find it on this podcast. And what are we going to do later?
What are we going to do later?
Yeah.
We're going to spend money later.
Oh no! Why are we always spending money?
We're going to spend it on stupid things.
On stupid, what are stupid things? Oh no! What are we going to buy? On good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff, but unhealthy,
Yeah.
I guess.
Which brings us to today's topic. Money. Money, money, money. I don't know what's the lyrics of that. Yeah. But yeah, today we like to talk about money. And the truth is, in a relationship, money matters.
A lot.
A lot. Like a lot.
Depends on which gender, actually.
Really? Okay. So what do you mean by which gender?
Like, I think,
Uh-huh.
in general, women will be more particular about whether the guy
Mm-hmm.
has financial security.
Wow. What kind of generation are we living in right now?
But it seems to be on one of their top lists, you know?
I mean, but that you can't say that for every.
Of course, you cannot apply that to every girl, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like if like the lady is a CEO of a big company, does she still need like financial security and stability?
But if she's a CEO of some financial security, does she even want to get married?
That's a very good question. Okay. So if you are a CEO of a big company
Yeah.
and you happen to be a lady, just let us know. We would like to interview you to pick your brain,
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so there's this saying I just like literally saw it on the internet. It says, you want to see how truly in love a couple is. Wait till money is involved. Yeah, and then I saw another one. It's quite similar to that. It's a really good quote. I really love it. It says, "It's money that teaches us who is important and who's not, even when we have it, or we don't, or when we don't."
Again?
So I'll say again.
Yeah.
So it's money that teaches us who is important and who is not, even when we have it, or when we don't have it.
That is so deep. Can
Yeah.
you elaborate a little bit?
Okay,
on
so
that?
it makes a lot of sense, right? So
Yeah.
let's say, right, I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of rich guy, right?
Yeah.
And then like I will think of who's important to me. Let's say I will start thinking about my wife, right? Because I want to basically give her the best life as much as possible. Right, I want to like pamper her with like LV, Gucci bags, and whatnot, buy her a car, that kind of thing.
Right.
So she's like important to me. So so I would want to give her my money, a bulk of my money to her. Or when I die, when I die
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
got a lot of money,
Who would you give it to?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah,
So
or
that's
my
the,
parents also, that kind of thing.
So that's the meaning lah. Like
Yeah. But the quote also, the second part of the quote says,
Yeah.
"Oh, when we don't have money." And you see, right, when we don't have money, it won't teach us, but it will teach us.
Is there something else I can help with?
Siri wants to input her opinion.
See, apparently Siri thought I was talking. Oh, anyway, no, it wants to activate again. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, so the second part to the quote is when we don't have money. When we don't have money, who's gonna be important to us? You might ask, if we don't have money, right, then how are we gonna, how will we decide who's important? Well, the person that will still stick with you when you don't have money, that's who is important to you.
Brandon is so deep, seriously.
How is this deep? This makes a lot of sense, right? This makes a lot of sense. Right?
True. I guess.
I really love this quote. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Okay, like you can
Yeah,
print it already lah.
Yeah, man. But it's true, right? Yeah, I mean, so I think in a relationship, but because I've seen like many relationships, right? Not a lot lah. I mean, but I've seen like when people are rich, when husband and wife is rich, all is nice and very good, but the moment the husband becomes like poor or bankrupt or whatever, with a wife, the wife still sticks to him, and that shows a lot about their relationship, right? Rather than the wife leaving. I mean, not say that it's wrong lah. I mean, sadly there's no right or wrong lah in this world, but yeah, I mean, it speaks a lot about each other, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna talk about money, in a relationship. It can be from dating, and all the way to marriage. So let's start with dating first, because that's the most exciting one, and I'm gonna probably go through it again soon. Hopefully, any
Yes, you will.
single ladies out there, please. I'm not desperate, but but hopefully, I think I'm gonna go through dating again. Hopefully, in probably the next 5 years. Yeah. So the question is, to go Dutch or not?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about like on the first date or eventually.
That's a good question. I mean, for most, okay, maybe the courtship stage, where you're like, dating her, trying to chase her. Yeah, maybe that whole period, not just the first date.
Right. I think, right, if you are in that stage and you are so calculative about everything, it's going to be a bit weird.
Right.
Like, can you imagine? Okay, so today's date is like $180.
Wow, what kind of date is that, man?
Yeah,
Wow,
precise.
you got some rich taste, man.
No, I'm like saying like just
Okay, fair enough.
just
Yep,
a
yep.
scenario, like
Right.
like let's say today's date. Okay, so it's like, hey babe, the date today is $180.
Wow, courtship already called hey babe already. Wow, this is very.
Oh wait, you mean courtship? Like it's not in a relationship yet?
Yeah, I would say, is it courtship? Courtship is what? It's like not in dating, like basically chasing.
Okay. So
trying
the
to
guy is still
wooing her, like
wooing, but there's no status.
yeah, not actually that's weird.
If there's no status,
Okay, like what about first 3 dates? Let's say first 3 dates.
Dutch?
Dutch.
Definitely Dutch.
Why leh?
Okay. Personally, right, I don't want to be indebted to the
Right.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to make it feel like I'm obliged to return anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, okay. What do you mean by return anything?
Like it's you cannot buy my feelings with love.
Right.
That's the
okay.
kind of message that I want to put across. Yeah.
And also, like, to some certain extent, like, buy your body, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because apparently, like, like, there's this culture, like, oh, I buy you drink, so you must have sex with me.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So, I personally think it's, like, I don't know why a lot of guys do it, lah.
Does it work though?
No, I don't think so. But, actually, like, I don't deny, and I don't want to deny this, lah. Because I sometimes have this inclination also. Like, oh, if I buy you a meal, then you must like, how to say, reciprocate. Yeah. Of course, I don't like, what, must have sex with me. No, I don't. I'm not that kind of person.
But you will have an expectation there, right? You see?
Correct. And I feel very bad about it. I really, really feel quite bad about it, and I try not to do it. But I don't know why. Is it a guy thing or something? Like, I don't know what's wrong with me also lah. But into thinking this way,
You see?
might be just a society thing. I think so. Societal thing. So yeah.
No, I think it's I don't think it's just a societal thing. I think it's a culture thing. Like it applies to whether or not you're dating or not. Like when you help someone,
Yeah.
kind of naturally you expect something in return.
That yeah.
It's a human
'Cause
nature thing.
There's no free lunch in the
Yeah,
world. Right?
precisely. So that's why go Dutch.
Go
Definitely go Dutch.
Okay, because but to me, I feel like the guy should. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm such a. But yeah, I would. For me personally, I would pay for the first one, and then if the date was really good, like it was, everything is good. I would say, why don't you take, if she rejects, right? She like, no, let's go Dutch. I would say, why don't you pay for the next date?
Oh, wow.
And that would give a lot of reason to
For her
actually
to have a second
Yeah,
date with
exactly,
you. Oh, so smart.
Yeah. So that's my way of saying, like, hey, I really like whatever we did just now. Like, would you like to go on a second date with me?
Oh.
But sadly, you have to pay for this one.
But wouldn't you already, set an expectation there?
What do you mean?
Like, she will expect you to keep on paying for her. Will that happen?
No, I'll make it clear that you have to pay. Why don't you take the next one? But actually, I think most like modern girls nowadays, like they don't mind paying,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
And I think like nothing wrong. I mean, actually, for me, I feel like if a girl wants to pay,
Just let her lah.
I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah.
really okay with it. I'm not like some what they call it.
Misogynist.
Is it misogynist or chauvinist? No,
Chauvin-
is it chauvinistic?
Yeah.
So bottom line, I think go Dutch or not, I think is you have to see the situation.
So next time if Brandon asks you out for a date, right? If he decides not to go Dutch, you
No,
know
if-
that he wants to go on a second date with you.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
if he goes Dutch on the first date,
Yeah,
jang.
yeah.
Oh dear, you cannot say, oh no, so now all your technique is out, your tactic.
No, it's not a tactic. What it's true. What I mean, like, yeah. I mean, nothing wrong. What, but like cause I went on one Tinder date before, and this was after my ex, my first
Wait,
relationship.
do I know about this?
No, you do not.
You
And
did not tell me.
Hopefully she's not watching. No, I think I told you. Yeah, so I don't know whether it was date or not lah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't right. I wasn't quite right in my mind also. I do not know what I was thinking back then. Yeah. So anyway, we went for a date. We had I think I can't remember what we had. We ate at a restaurant, and so I mean, gentlemen, I paid for it lah. But I wasn't expecting anything. But a thanks would be normal, right?
She didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So nothing was like mentioned at all. Like she didn't say thanks or anything. I walked her to the MRT and I think I walked her home. I walked her home as well.
You walked her home.
Yeah, I mean just to the MRT that area lah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
She didn't want me to send her home or anything.
Yeah.
And I respected that lah. So yeah, but it was weird. I don't know why it was because it's like she was like interested in meeting friends, which she mentioned at the start of when we first met. So I thought, okay, but if we're friends, then if like friends shouldn't like we split, Yeah, so I was quite confused because there wasn't any notion that she was that she wanted to transfer me back the money or anything.
I think she just want a free meal.
I don't know. I was very confused. Anyway, I'm not bad. I don't want to sound petty or anything lah. So I was like, okay lah. I mean, it's not a lot anyway.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of money anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I just okay.
Okay, so continuing on that, right? I mean, you from this incident, you already know that societal views has quite is quite unfair towards guys and girls. So you as a guy,
Yeah.
what do you think of this? That society kind of put this expectation on you to be the one earning more, to be the one providing. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't encourage it lah. Yeah. But then again, I'll feel like a hypocrite if I were to say that, out loud lah. I mean, I can say it here to you, but because like, if you truly ask me, I also would love to support my wife, support my girlfriend with every, I don't know, man.
Okay lah, you know what? To be honest, I think like I hope that the viewpoint is also slowly changing. So but would you ever be okay,
Like, okay for what?
if your wife is the one supporting the family?
Wow, that's like the Crazy Rich Asian moment, man. Do you watch?
I did not.
Yo.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a scene in Crazy Rich Asian where I mean the lady is very. I can't remember what's her character, but she's very rich. She's basically earning has a lot of money lah. And her husband is a captain in the army.
Oh.
Sounds familiar.
Wow.
No lah. Yeah, her her husband is a captain in the army. I think captain or major, I can't remember.
Captain is not too bad, you know.
I don't know whether he was retired or not retired, like ex-captain. I can't remember, but he wasn't.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was an ex-captain in the army,
Okay.
and then now he's like running his own company or what.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I think he felt like he wasn't earning that much, and then he quarreled. He felt how to say he felt like low self-esteem,
Yes.
and then because of that, right, he quarreled with his wife,
Mm.
and then eventually, yeah, the wife, and then I think end up he cheated on her or something.
Oh
and
dear.
after yeah,
So it's kind of like an ego thing, right?
yeah, it's an ego thing yeah.
So what about you?
For me
Mm.
yeah, it's true lah. I mean, ego does get the better of me
Oh.
no matter what, I can't seem to get away from the fact that I have to earn more than my wife.
If that's the case, if for example, I'm not saying that it's a fact, but let's say you're not earning a lot, and because of that, your wife also cannot earn more than you, right?
Yeah.
So both of you are not earning a lot.
Yeah.
Then would you be okay, living a more meager lifestyle or like staying in a studio apartment?
To be honest, I don't know, but and I'm not put in that situation yet. I'm not. I haven't really been in that situation lah. Maybe I'll feel shitty. I'll definitely. I have to admit lah. I'll feel shitty lah. But I think that's where I have to accept the reality that she earns more than me. That's okay. And if she's okay with that,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest, if no matter what other people say about our relationship, like, oh, you know what, this Brandon them losers, the wife earning more than him and everything, then I think that's something that I have to accept lah. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about our family lah. It's about my children if I have any in the future. Yeah, if they can have a better life because my wife can earn more, why not, right? Correct. I think that's a question that I would ask myself. I mean, at that point of time, when we already probably 3 years or 2 years into marriage, there shouldn't be that power play involved already, what, right? Actually, I'm not sure. I really don't know. Maybe, how about you share that experience? Whether there's that power play involved or I earn more money than I'm the ruler of this house.
Well, okay, coming from a married person, right? A married person. Someone who is married for about 3 years. Finance does come up quite a bit. And to be honest, Joel is the I would say he's considered the breadwinner of this this household. Yeah. So to some extent, I just need to take care of myself.
Right.
Yeah. I don't need to rely on him, and that is quite a good balance between us. But I have to say, sometimes when it comes to financial stuff, I do get sensitive. Like, he doesn't get affected at all.
Right.
It's like he's totally fine if I don't earn that much. But when I compare myself, what I'm earning to what he's earning, I'll be like, I'm not doing enough for this home. What am I doing? It's like,
Right.
What am I doing sitting at home editing my stuff?
Right.
Why don't I go and get a full-time job instead? No,
Okay.
So that these things do crop up in my mind, but I would say they are mostly my own figments. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
can I ask, like, why do you think that way? Is it some power play involved or something? You feel like, oh, he has more money, so he has more say in the house. So you need to earn that bit of money around, to match up. So so you feel like you guys are more equal, I guess, can see each other as equals. I don't know. Yeah, what was the root cause of you thinking that way?
I don't know, like maybe subconsciously there might be this kind of thought in there. Yeah,
Right. Okay.
I think lah.
That's interesting. I always thought, like, it's, I don't know, man. If I'm a lady, I mean, it would be really, really, okay, it's very bad of me to think this way, but if I'm a lady, right, I don't know, because I see like so many tai-tais,
Uh-huh.
you know,
They
once
just live their life, right?
exactly, have a rich husband and everything,
I
you know.
cannot leh.
Okay.
I don't think I can, So it's
Right.
like, for me, right, I will do my best. So, for example, I will pay the little bills,
Mm,
or I will just buy both our meals,
okay.
or I'll buy the cat food.
Okay.
I will settle the little things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I see it. I think I think you just want to contribute.
Yeah.
the
I want to feel
family.
useful.
Correct. Okay, but actually, since we're talking about marriage, right?
Mm.
Can you tell me? And I'm single, right? Obviously, how did you save for marriage?
Oh,
Mm,
how did we save?
yeah, maybe you can share like how you and then how both of you came together, or can be separate lah.
Okay,
You and then Joel.
maybe we can focus a little bit more on the wedding part.
Mm-hmm.
When I got married, right, a few of my other friends also got married as well.
Mm-hmm.
And a few of them got married first lah. Then after that it's my turn, right?
Right.
And the way Joel and I did it was we actually set a budget
Okay. For the wedding.
for the wedding.
Right.
And we spend within this budget. And funnily, right,
Was it 40K?
no, it was less than that.
Right.
Yeah. And funnily, like some of my friends, they were shocked by the way we do it. Like to them, there's no budget one eh.
Seriously?
Yeah, their thought is like we will just spend everything
Wow.
that we saved up.
Wow. Are they like the big CEOs that we talked about just now?
I refuse to comment, but
Civil sector, probably? Yeah.
but it's like so we were both shocked at each other's practices.
Right. No, but I would think that your practice is the practice that's commonly practiced by
By Singaporeans,
By-
right?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
I would have thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you set aside a budget and you spend within your means.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, my friend's one is not even the extreme case.
Okay.
There were even cases where I heard on the news or whatever, right, where people actually take loans
Wow.
to pay for their wedding.
Wait, but is it because they don't even have the money at the start or what?
No, I think it's because they want a lavish wedding
Right.
and yeah, they do not have that money at the start.
So like banks actually offer like wedding loans.
Wedding loans, precisely.
It's called wedding loans, is it?
I don't know, but it's a loan which they spend it on weddings
That is
for 1 day of wedding.
okay. That seems really unnecessary, man. Wow.
Precisely.
Like wow.
it blows my mind.
And can you imagine like we are only like probably like a small percentage of their whole entire wedding
Yeah.
budget?
Precisely.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Would you ever do that?
What? Take loan?
Take a loan for your wedding?
No, man. I would like. Well, if you ask me, right, I really want to spend less than 20K on a wedding.
Same. Hey, that's my budget,
Oh, really?
20K.
Yeah. It sounds reasonable. It sounds reasonable, and it doesn't sound like. I mean, 20K is a lot of money, lah. And to be honest, 20K can spend a lot of things. Once you start a family, lah. I mean,
Yeah.
and also like, I mean, your renovation is already gonna be.
60K.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, man, why don't use that money, man? But again, like, we show weddings, everything, so we know that people have their obligations to their families and stuff, lah. So
Yeah.
we understand that as well. But
Yeah.
I cannot imagine taking a loan. Like,
Yeah.
like okay, if fair enough, right? If you know that you have your family, your parents wants to invite their uncles and whatnot,
Uncle's cousins, baby
yeah.
sister.
Yeah, exactly. And or even your wife wants, or your fiance wants to invite her colleagues and everything, her ex-colleagues and everything. Yeah, fair enough. But I'm pretty sure those that those are probably thought of like at least a year before their marriage,
Yeah.
or a few years. They probably have that that mind, that how to say that
Correct,
thought of inviting everybody, because
So you
yeah,
save ahead, right? You
exactly, so safe ahead, right?
build up to that
Correct.
amount that you
Yeah,
wanted, right?
Which is okay,
yeah.
not wrong. Like for me, if I know in 2 years time I wanna own a Mini Cooper, I would say for it. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our wants, right? Nothing wrong.
Yeah, that sounds more logical.
But taking a loan, whew,
Whew.
that's
Don't know lah.
is that just bad planning? I guess. Yeah, bad planning. Yeah, man. I wouldn't take a loan, man. Yeah. Okay. What about life in general? Like married life. How do you guys save for it?
Married life, well, the good thing is that Joy and I have very similar spending habits. We don't spend a lot.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Looking at you, Brandon.
I'm like, for you guys that don't know, I'm like the total opposite of Beck, right? Like I spend money like drinking water.
I cannot stand Brandon's spending habits, you know.
Yeah, it's quite crazy.
It blows my mind. I'll be like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, so we don't really spend too much. For me, I spend it all on my equipment.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your equipment earns you money. That's the thing. Yeah.
But we don't spend on like clothes or shoes or I don't know what do people spend money on. Oh, I know. Okay, the most that we spend on food.
That's what I spend on what? Okay,
True
lah,
lah,
no
true
lah.
lah,
Yeah,
true lah.
and the other money that I spend on is gear, what? Right. No lah, not really lah. Actually, bicycle. So yeah, okay lah. Any okay lah. But those are you know.
Okay lah. Actually, we spend on transport as well. Like as in bicycle, as in like we used to have e-scooters.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Okay, lah, because I mean that is fun.
The essentials.
That-
yeah.
I won't say it's essential, lah, but it's
It's-
fun, right?
Yeah.
And nothing wrong to spend your salary on fun.
Yeah, it brings you a
Right.
little more convenience. Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah, that's life. What we earn money and then to spend it so we can enjoy life. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but no, wait, but you didn't really answer the question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do we save?
Yeah. How do you all save? Like you all create a joint account.
Oh yeah.
that kind of
So
thing?
yes, we do have a joint account.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we
Was
just-
there a lot of debate or any discussion before you all created one, or do you have like a rule, to it? Because I know like some it's very touchy, right? When it comes to money, especially during your married life. So, what was the general consensus when it come to?
we put in whatever we are comfortable.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So there was no like monthly
For Joel, he likes things to be predictable.
Mm.
So he would have a monthly he will put in monthly.
Yep.
Yeah, make a deposit monthly. For me, I am less predictable, so usually mine is more of a lump sum kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And both of you are comfortable with that way, lah. Oh, that's actually really good, lah. Yeah.
And one other thing is that he actually teach me a lot of things on finance, how to
okay.
do investments, a few difference between ETFs and REITs.
Right.
Yeah, don't ask me. I still don't know, but
So do you all invest like together using your joint account, or do you all like individually?
individually.
Okay. Yeah.
The joint account is more for our our traveling, vacations, trips,
right.
the extras for fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then what would you say the investment is for? Is it for your like future? I mean, obviously investments are for your future, right? But like long term one, like retirement or
Yeah. It's
right.
just to gain passive income, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So he teach me how to get passive income
Okay.
or how to make use of my money lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That concludes our session today. And I think the general summary is that
Love over money.
really? I wanted to say money matters, man. Oops.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's rewriting.
All right. The general consensus, the general summary is that money matters. Would you agree?
But love matters.
Yeah, but love matters more.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, they are quite equal. Lah. Yeah. Okay, so we would like to remind everybody that, it's money that teaches who's important and who's not, even when we have it or when we don't have it. Yeah.
And there we have wise words from Brandon Chu.
All right, and that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you for listening in and watching in. If you're watching this on YouTube, we hope to see more of you guys. Okay, I'm not sure how many viewers we have now, how many listeners we have now, but yes, we want more of you guys. And
Please talk to us.
Yes.
Yeah. Input
And-
some questions if you want.
All right. And if you have, you want to see more of our content, we make content on YouTube as well. If you're listening to this on Spotify or any other podcast apps. Yeah, check out our YouTube and also check out our works on our website. That's weddingauthors.co.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right.
All right. See you guys.
See you guys in the next episode.
Whew.
Bye.
Ciao.